All right, y'all. So I'm a little late to talking about this Hornets Warriors game. I had to work overtime today, so kind of threw me behind everything. And then we went out to dinner. Went to a Thai place, but they were dine-in only. We didn't want to do takeout. We went to then we went to an Indian restaurant. They had an hour wait. Um, then we tried an Italian restaurant, but they were closing in 30 minutes, and Ty doesn't like to go anywhere, like 30, 40 minutes, something like that. She doesn't like to go anywhere that's going to close within the hour. That's cool for her. I didn't really know people did that, but apparently that's really a thing. Uh, so we ended up going to a Mexican restaurant, and Saturdays, if there's a game, I'm always like either have to record it or I just miss it. But luckily tonight, my future brother-in-law recorded it for me. Um, Man, I'm glad he did too, because that game was crazy. Uh, this really tight game, all the way up until it looked like it got a little bit out of hand. A couple minutes left in the fourth. Melo was struggling; he couldn't find a shot. He scored what 7, maybe 9 points, something like that. He was struggling. But Terry Rozier and PJ Washington, but mostly Terry Rozier. In that fourth quarter, I don't know what got into him. 20 points in the fourth. He had 14 points the whole game. He could not miss. And the game winner. But before we get there, we'll talk about what is up with Draymond Green. Like, bro, y'all had that game wrapped. Let them get a timeout. It's fine. They have to inbound it. It's cool. No, what do? Get ejected. 2 free throws. Rozier to the line, knocks them both down. Tie ball game. And the ball. So, thank you. I know Steph Curry wasn't playing. He was supposed to, but I don't know what exactly, why he wasn't feeling good or what it was that he had going on. I hate to see that because, Steph is a Charlotte guy. His dad was calling the game. Um, it, it would have been cool for him to play. It's always fun to see him play against the Hornets. I wish he would be a Hornet. But either way, it's fine. He didn't play, and we gotta win those kind of games. Whenever we gotta take advantage when people have star players out, because when we have our star players out, they definitely take advantage. And I checked the updated roster. It looks like we jumped over the Knicks into that 7th spot. I do not want to be in that play-in tournament, that 7 through 10 seed. I would really, really want us to be at least 6th. Um, I feel like there's more security there. I know if it's a 7, that's fine. Or 8. If as long as we get in, we get to play postseason basketball. Even during a weird COVID playing thing, which I'm interested to see how that play-in tournament's going to go for those final 2 spots. I know college basketball does it. I'm a big fan. I don't really ever watch the first 4 though, because I'm like, why am I going to sit here and watch this? I know a lot of people do because like, oh my god, March Madness is finally here. Well, let's watch these games. But I'm like, nah, no, I'm not gonna watch 2 12 seeds go up against each other. I'm not gonna watch 2 16 seeds go up against each other unless it's like a local team, like a Winthrop or Davidson or something like that gets gets me pulled into that game. If it's not them playing in there, or Duke or South Carolina, I'll watch them. Those are the college teams I pull for. South Carolina football, Duke basketball, but really I like South Carolina basketball too. Um, but I'm interested to see because I really, 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 really like this Hornets team. Rozier's balling. I've never seen him ball like this. These last 4 or 5 games, he's doing big things, and we're 6-4 in the last 10 games. We were 8-11. We're up to I think 14-15 now. I really want us to have a winning record. I don't like making the playoffs at 500 or below. I want us to be a couple of games above 500, so we can say we had a winning record. We were a winning team. We deserve a playoff chance, because when you get in and you're 2 games, 3 games under 500, it's like you lost more than you won, and you got in because, I don't know, the grace of God. But that's all I really gotta say on the game tonight. I know we have 7 games or 6 games, something like that, in our next 10 days. So there's gonna be a lot of Hornets talk videos coming on here. I'm gonna try to watch all of them. Y'all gotta bear with me. We're really busy at work. Uh, I don't even know if anybody watches these things, but I know, as for me, I always like to include what I did during the day in these videos, along with, you know, the breakdown of the game. It's gonna help me when I look back on these videos, which the whole point of this is to look back on this, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 years down the road, maybe even longer. However long YouTube is a thing, so I think it's probably here to stay forever. But however long it's a thing, I want to be able to look back on it. I mean, it'd be really cool if YouTube stayed a thing until I was like 60, and I can look back at the things that I was talking about when I was 30. I'm sure it's going to be much, much different. But it's 2:15 in the morning now. I just got home from Ty's, so I did leave a little bit before I normally do, but I got to get up and go to work in the morning. I was hoping to get up and surprise my uncle and them at church, but I don't think that's going to be able to happen. But I got more overtime to do at 12, so it's been fun, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get off here before my phone dies. Charge this thing up. Y'all stay safe, stay warm. Praying for everybody out in Texas right now. I know a lot of people lost a lot of people, and during a time of a pandemic and stuff, natural disasters are that much more severe, and takes a lot more toll on people with already thin resources to have something like that happen. So we're remembering y'all. If you lost any loved ones, we're praying for y'all, and hopefully this just, if you're able, if you have the finances to maybe prepare. I think that's a good reminder that we all need to try to prepare. Here we're close to a hurricane, but with snowstorms, I know it's not common in the South, but we're in the South, it can happen. That showed it. So, you know, extra supplies is always good. But y'all stay safe, y'all stay warm, wear your mask, social distance, and get vaccinated if you're able to.